YouTube table site here. I want to go over something that was put out on a podcast, as you can see here in the screenshot I have. Now, this ain't the first time Joe Rogan has spoken of something, but yet Joe Rogan has been recorded and used mixed words to put together something. I think this may be something like that. It kind of is an interesting story, but it don't make sense. If you want to check out the full short, that is the name of it right there, as you can see once again. But one thing that crossed my mind in thinking about this, there's only one obstacle that could make this story, truthful, but then you gotta think, why would someone do this and then literally hide something and never use it again? It don't make no sense, but it's a topic, it came up, and if Joe Rogan was, because there's probably haters of him putting together stories to make him look like a fool. I don't know, but it kind of makes you wonder, yeah, this could have happened, but then again, it kind of makes you wonder, that's just too, strange, and why would this happen like this? Like I said, why would someone hide something when they're supposed to be creating something that they want to travel people, right? But the story goes anyways, is the Titanic in this video supposedly, did it really sink? Question mark. Now the story goes is that the owner of the ship, the creator of the ship, I don't know, supposedly, right, made the Olympia ship, the sister ship, and this ship, but for some reason, the Olympia ship was older, and as it is right, the Olympia ship wasn't as big as the Titanic, but they looked the same. They had 3 steam stacks coming out of it, so, but for whatever reason why this guy would do this, there's only one logical reason, and that is that supposedly the Titanic did not sink. It was the Olympia that sank. But in all seriousness, he supposedly sunk the Olympia and hid the Titanic. Or vice, is that what I might have had to revisit this, but for whatever reason of why he would hide the Titanic is what's baffling to me. There's only one logical reason why he did this, is because there was 3, and of course the books are there of who was on the Titanic. The login book. Supposedly there was 3 competitors on the Titanic. And you know damn well if there was 3 competitors against this guy, because they want to build the better ship, well then there you go. That would be the logical reason for him to take down something, but they were on the Titanic. And if the Titanic didn't sink and the guy wanted to sink the Olympia, because I think it was, Joe Rogan said that it was, beat up, or let alone, but whatever the case may be, unless I'm thinking of, whatever the case may be, the Titanic, the Olympia sunk, and now the Titanic's heading somewhere up in the Arctic. Now, maybe if the Olympia had the 3 passengers on it, or the competitors, but I think he said they were on the Titanic, but this is just bizarre. And whatever the case may be of how he did this or played it off, because, right, if you got people on the Titanic, you're sinking a ship, and then you tell people to get on that ship, how you get them to get on the ship to sink with the ship, to die with the ship, and then hide the Titanic. It's just a freaking bizarre story. I mean, like I said, we want to check out the short. But whatever the case may be, and if this Titanic is hidden up in the Arctic somewhere, I mean, yeah, why would you want to hide something? Or even let alone crash it to friggin' go down in the sea and not have that richness of getting people back and forth from other countries. You know, bring all the people here that want to experience the United States of America. It's just a bizarre, insane story right now. But of course, I'm surprised Google Maps hasn't shed a light on this. Because, right, it does find a lot of creepy stuff out there. Unexplained stuff. Let alone if this thing could be hidden under some glacier. Or how would you even hide the Titanic in the Arctic? It's a question. But, once again, that ship down there that has been found, that's right. If this is true story, and if that is the Olympia, I mean, shouldn't they right now, try to be taking measurements to see? Because, yeah, the Olympia was said to be smaller than the Titanic. So if you measure out both of the pieces down there, I would assume you would get an exact measurement on how long that ship was. Just, you know, rule out this story if that is what this man set out to do. And I thought I'd share that. It is very interesting when stories come up like this, because a tragedy like this, and then all of a sudden stuff surfaces. Oh, guess what? Titanic could be still afloat. Very interesting. I like mystery with history. That's right, folks. But all in all, I mean, it's just wow. And just think how many other stories are out there, like the Fitzgerald. Of course, the great late Gordon Lightfoot and his song of the Fitzgerald, the sinking, how that could have been, you know, something mystic. I mean, yes, they were carrying a heavy load on that barge, but sometimes there's things in the waters, or let alone, yeah, if a storm takes it down, but just the way of finding it and all that, and how it all happened that night with the Fitzgerald. It's still a mystery to me. It's still something interesting to see if there was something else that could have taken that down. But all in all, folks, a little something to get the gears of the mind working. Because back then, man, that's right. If this did go down right, who's going to witness this? I mean, the people were so in a hysterical, you know, manner at the time. I'm for sure they probably didn't realize if something like this happened was going down. They were just petrified of the dark sea sucking them under, and didn't care where to get, just to get to a damn dinghy boat, get on a ship or a boat, and just get the hell out of there, you know. But, you know, the future will tell. Something will come out. Lots of times, them skeletons, folks, can't hide in the closet for long. Well, let's see what comes out of this. Sparking up some controversy with the Titanic. and his rivals. The creator's rivals, that's right. Till the next video, be safe, take care, and always be thinking. Always use that memory. And always dive into the great history of this world. Sometimes I think I'm here to change some of that history. Because some of it's wrong. Could this be wrong? Alright, folks. Out.